Hey everyone, I'm Daniel Ferri. I'm a mountain bike athlete, as well bike mechanic and suspension technician. On today's video, I'm gonna fix my mate's bike, which might as well been at the bottom with the Titanic. This thing has lived a harder life than me, apparently. This thing is completely blown to pieces. I'm surprised it's still holding up together. My mate says Eduardo Perugino here in Italy. Yeah, we're gonna fix this sad looking dropper post and as well as the fork. We're gonna do a full damper rebuild, seal replacement, the whole deal, as well as some brake pads replacement because he's got nothing left. Zero. Let's get to work. We're in Diego Cavarzaz's place, garage actually. On this particular episode, we're just gonna take care of the seat post itself. These are well-renowned RockShox Reverbs. They do need a lot of maintenance, to be honest, but they do work quite well once you service them regularly. So first thing first, remove the seat, remove the outer seal head, the dropper lever, feed the line, remove the post, send everything to the workbench. Right now, so I'm just gonna go through all the parts and tools that we're gonna need to do this job in particular. You will need a RockShox Reverb's IFP depth tool, 8mm socket to remove the valve cap that will sit up top here. Valve core removal tool, 13mm open closed end wrench, the good old Knipex. These are amazing. If you don't have one, get some. These are absolutely amazing tool. T25. As far as parts goes, RockShox rear specific fluid, a brand new IFP. The drop post is not that old, the kernels are still fine, so we're just gonna replace the IFP for now. We'll need to release all the pressure, and that was it. That was all the pressure there was in the dropper post. All the oil that's sitting on the negative chamber. Remove the outer seal head. Oh my god, this thing's tight. Oh, that was tight. That's never good. There we go. Ooh, yeah, that's filthy. Has not seen a good summer. Our seal head still on it. Go ahead, remove it. Wow, there we go. So this moment here is dangerous. We have a ton of negative pressure because that's what happens with these dropper posts. So I'm going to remove the inner seal head that seals the entire damper. You're gonna have a lot of pressure. You're going to unscrew the top seal head. You really have to be careful because this thing will explode on your face. There we go, releasing all the pressure slowly. And now you can go ahead and dump all the oil fluid out, or what's left of it. I'm going to remove the outer seal head. We have our IFP. It's completely bottomed in, so we'll need to remove that. And for that, we'll just use compressed air. We'll sink it into the valve hole here. There we go. I just peaked right there. Remove the whole assembly. This one is gonna go right there. Just give it a good wipe. Just make sure no debris has been left around that will contaminate the oil. We'll grab a new IFP and we'll just cover it in grease, fully dipped. And as per manual, IFP coated in grease, and we'll just dip it in fluid. We'll just submerge it like this. From this point on, we'll grab our stanchion and just sink it in like this. Next up, we'll grab the IFP tool. You'll have to refer to the RockShox manual for the IFP depth. In this case, we're working with a C1 version of this post. There's A1, B2, so you gotta really find out what version you have of a RockShox Reverb. Slowly. That equals to 55mm. Take it out, put the valve core back in. With our post on the vise, we're just gonna go ahead and fill it with fluid all the way up until it's leveled. We'll need to grease our outer seal head, coat it inside very thoroughly with grease, just like that, and send it in. We'll need to reinsert the poppet valve. This is the valve that actuates the post actually. So the RockShox C1 wants the poppet valve to just peek onto this hole here. Wrap some towels to catch any fluid that will spill out and carefully drop. Let some fluid come out slowly and thread it all the way. And we'll just have to snug this one. Don't put too much force on it. You'll end up stripping the entire post. Next up, we'll put the cap back in. Now we have to put pressure on the dropper post. So I'll just grab a regular shock pump, and RockShox calls for 250 psi on the IFP chamber. So that 250. And our post is fully bled and charged. And from this point on, post reassembly will follow. Make sure to coat everything inside. That will also prevent water from impacting the aluminum or aluminium if you're from UK. All right. Usually RockShox logo stays on the back of the post. Line it up. Close the dropper post with the outer seal head. And we're almost done. Post is all back together, is all complete. Now it's ready to go back on the bike. And I love doing these kind of things. Yes, I do love ride bikes, but I hate when one of my mate's bikes is gonna fall apart mid-ride and is gonna have to go home or go back to a bike shop to get his bike fixed. And then we'll take out some riding time together. Unfortunately, sometimes we have to do this stuff, so do maintenance on your bike. It will save you from a lot of trouble. This is not pro, but it works. Leave the bleed hole up. We're gonna fill both of them with a little bit of fluid on it, and we're gonna go ahead, the speed all the way out. You don't need much. The bleed screw on the dropper post. And we're just gonna have to do a lot of back and forth with the syringes until all the bubbles are out of the system. I hope my mate is going to enjoy all this work because I'm getting all this for free for him. Once the bleed process is finished, remove syringes carefully. Now we can pop. Drop the post back in like this. Install the lever onto the handlebar. It is quite cold in here. It is December, although it's Italy. It's still winter with the Northern Hemisphere. It's cold. Our lever feels nice. Now, ultimate test. Look at that, no more squish. All we need to do is just reinstall the seat and all right. Our drive post is completely done for now. Works as it should. On the next video, we're actually gonna take care of one of my favorite elements, suspension. We're gonna refurbish the entire fork, put new seals, take apart the damper, explain some things in the damper. Follow for more, like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.